What is going on, people? Welcome back to Phillip Richards. Seems like it's been a while since I posted a P. Rich video, even though I post some every week. Just getting into the groove of putting up different content here and there, so leave a comment below. Let me know what your favorite series is on... Series is. Leave a comment below. Let me know what your favorite series is that I post on my channel. Just kind of want to get a feel of like what you guys like to watch, what you guys enjoy, what you guys don't like, stuff like that. Just kind of make sure I'm bringing you guys content that you really do like. Obviously, I know I can't please everybody with the content I post, so I try my best to give a little bit of variety and a little bit of change here and there, just so we keep it fresh and we allow everybody to see something that they like. So I know for a fact that not everybody likes P. Rich. I know for a fact a lot of people don't like Ken Griffey Jr. or Ken Griffey III, sorry, and or how I do those type of videos. So just want to get a gauge of where you guys are at and what you guys think so far of the series that I'm doing right now for MLB 13, the show. And anything different you guys want to see or want me to change anything up, let me know in the comments below. Also, I meant to stream on Friday, had some issues and couldn't get on. So I'm going to live stream P. Rich tonight sometime, so keep an eye on the channel. I'll post a video as soon as I go live. You can also just head over to twitch.tv/Bafe right now. Hit that follow button and it'll send you an email as soon as I go live. I also will post on my Twitter account, which is also down in the description, as soon as I go live. So keep an eye out for that. It should be sometime tonight. Probably like 6 or 7 Eastern, a little bit earlier than I normally do. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you come out and say hey. But back to P. Rich, having a fantastic year now that I've been traded over to the Atlanta Braves. I was kind of worried coming over here because they have such a big park that I didn't think I'd be able to hit very many home runs. Obviously, it's still kind of early in the season. Well, I think it's about halfway through now. So I was a little bit concerned that I might not get very many home runs, but I also have to remember that this really is only my second season, so my power numbers just aren't there just yet, so I'm not going to be mashing giant home runs just yet, but that will come, and hopefully the stadium here in the Atlanta Braves doesn't hinder me with that. I mean, it's not, obviously it's not the biggest ballpark in all of baseball, but I think I still can hit several home runs here. You can see down the line, 330. That's not that far at all. So if I can start pulling the ball a little bit more when I'm batting on the left side, should be no problem. But I got moved up in this batting order. I actually went to the coach and said, hey, I'm tired of batting in the bottom half of the lineup, so why don't you move me up? If you look at the numbers, obviously I'm doing very, very well. And they actually moved me up to 4th in the lineup. So I'm batting cleanup, which is funny. How often do you see a shortstop batting cleanup? Not very often. You also don't normally see a shortstop as big as P. Rich playing in the show, but P. Rich has that power and big guy mentality from his father, KB, and really uses it to all it's worth. Look at that monster home run. That is a far home run. I wish it would tell you the distance every time you hit home runs. Just put it up in the corner. Here's how far you hit it. It does it sometimes in replays, and sometimes you never get to see. So it would be nice for them to, at least in the replay, show the distance that you hit every single home run. Because sometimes it's fun to see how far you actually hit a ball. Because that one just crushed it. This is a big park too. Where are we playing? The Brewers. Where the Brewers play? Milwaukee. Wow, brain fart. It's early in the morning. But that one was far. Look at that. They got this little teeny thing of stands out there in left center field and right center field. It's kind of funny. Like, are those like special seats out there? Bob Train would know this because he's a Brewers fan. Those are kind of funny looking seats over there. There's probably like 3 rows, maybe 25 people at the most can sit right in that little thing. I wonder if like that costs a bunch of money to sit there in your little own little section. Maybe you can rent that out for parties or something. It's kind of cool. Like, I was making fun of it, but now that I think about it, it's actually kind of a cool little thing. That's like the seats on top of the Green Monster in Fenway is kind of cool. I think it's like almost impossible to get tickets for that. I wonder if it's similar. Obviously, that's not the coolest vantage point, or that might even just be like a little observation deck or something. I don't know. I'm talking way too much about seats in that park. That's hilarious. But also, I've been playing pretty good defense. I have some struggles sometimes in defense, though. If the ball's hit right to me, like on a line drive or something, a lot of time my guy will just stand there and not really make any advance on the ball. So, not quite sure what that's about. Like, it's not even that he misses it. He just doesn't even, like, attempt to make a play on it. So, not quite sure what I'm doing wrong on those situations. Let me know in the comments if you've seen that, where if someone hits a ground ball to you, like maybe it's hard, you try to back up just a little bit, or someone hits a line drive and you want to back up to get underneath it, where your guy will just not even make a play on the ball, like not even attempt it. I can understand if you're making an attempt and you just miss it, or you know, you have an error where your glove goes over top of the ball or it bounces over your glove or something like that. I can totally understand that, but there's plenty of times where my guy will just not even, like, he just stands there and looks at it. It's kind of stupid, to be honest with you. Let me know in the comments if you've seen that before. I've never really had that happen when I play outfield. It's only this infielder. And even on pop-ups, like if I run underneath a pop-up, so I get in the circle and run underneath it and in position, my guy will just stand there and just look at home plate until like the very last second when the ball hits, he'll like put his glove up. So it's like, I don't know for sure if he's going to catch it or not. If you saw in one of my videos before, I believe P. Rich was in the minors, or he might have been, I think he was in AAA on the AAA Cubs. I caught a ball, or well, I was attempting to catch a foul ball in foul territory on third base side. I was playing third base, ran back, got in position, was standing in the circle ready to catch the ball, and it just bounces off my shoulder. Like, my guy never made an attempt at it. And I see that so much when you're playing infield, like not only just fly balls, but like I said, the ground balls or line drives where the ball's coming right at you and your guy just stands there and never moves his glove, nothing. So I'm just wondering if you guys have seen that as well, or if there's a way to get around that. Like, I know there's clearly a way to enable, which actually sounds very, very interesting and actually makes it a little bit more challenging, where you have to press, I believe, like R1 when the ball gets close to you to actually make a play on the ball, so you have to time your catching correctly. I think that's kind of a cool feature, and we might actually get to that point at some time. Obviously, right now, my guy's skills are not the greatest, so I'm just really concentrating on getting my guy better at that kind of stuff. But I think at some point, when we get a little bit farther into this game and P. Rich's skills are much better, that we might actually turn that on and give it a shot. I think it would make playing the infield a lot more interesting if you actually have to press a button to catch the ball. It seems like it would be very difficult at first to get that down. One thing that I really want to do, and I've had a couple attempts at it, where sharp hit ground ball, like between third and shortstop, you know, in the gap where you're trying to get through there, to lay out, dive, and catch that ball. I've gotten very, very, very close to doing that. I think I need to get my fielding up just a little bit before I really can start making some plays like that. But I've been talking about it in the Ken Griffey Jr. live streams, and you haven't watched those. I basically live stream Ken Griffey III every single Wednesday around 8 p.m. right here on YouTube. And once the stream is done, the video gets posted. So if you check out every Wednesday, there's a Ken Griffey III live stream. And I've talked about this several times in his live streams, that I really want to make just, like, I would give up my home runs for the season if I could just start making some amazing defensive plays, like for Ken Griffey III to run under a ball when a guy's tagging for third to try to get home, and just gun him out at home plate. Like, I would love to do that. And with P. Rich, I would love to dive and make a sweep play, like right in the gap between third and shortstop, dive in the grass, catch the ball, and gun him out at first base. Like, I think that would be so awesome to do that. And look at, I just completed the cycle right there with that weak ground ball. But I'm able to hit another one here, and it says that I hit the cycle again, which is kind of funny. So I hit home run, triple, double, and then 2 singles there at the end, and both singles says that completes the cycle, even though I already did do it. And there's the average boost. I think that is getting 5 hits in one game. You get that achievement if you hit 5 hits in one game. So fantastic game for P. Rich, tearing it up here in Detroit. Maybe P. Rich needs to go to Detroit one day, like his daddy did. But this time, actually, P. Rich winning a World Series, because KB, even though Detroit Tigers teams KB was on were just ridiculously good, never won the World Series with them. Got close a few times, just, I don't know, man. Whenever it gets to the playoffs, my teams always seem to go in the tank. I just don't understand why that is. I mean, you have a fantastic year all year. Pitchers doing well all season. Hitters doing well all season. Then you get to the playoffs and you end up like losing like 10-7. It's like, why? You don't really see playoff games with that kind of score typically. So I don't know what happens in the playoffs. I don't know if you guys have seen that as well, but you get to the playoffs and your pitchers just seem to stink it up. It's very frustrating, but hopefully this year in MLB 13 the show, if we stay with the same teams for longer than we did with KB, I think we're going to have a better chance of winning some more World Series, and that's going to be the goal of this series, is to win as many World Series as we can, because that's what this game's all about, right? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys stuck all the way around to the end of this video, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate it. And keep an eye out for a live stream tonight. Whoosh.